Hello, welcome to today's class. Today I'm going to be talking about Polyline. Polyline is one of the drawing tools in AutoCAD, and it can also be used in place of line tool. It does the same thing with line tools, and it can also use it to draw other shapes. So let's go straight to today's work. So just click Polyline from the menu bar under the drawing tool panel, then click on the screen. So I told you can also use it in place of line tool. If you want to use for line, just put your dimension, like for instance 4000, and press enter on your keyboard, press escape. So this is line of 4000 using poly tool. But we are going to be seeing the difference between the ordinary line and polyline. So let's click polyline again and use it to draw a rectangle. Let's draw a rectangle of 4000 by 2000. Put your 4000, press enter, drag it to any direction you want. Put 2000, press enter, drag it to the direction you want. Put 4000, press enter. Then the advantage of polyline is that you can easily close it up by just typing C and press enter. It will automatically close by itself. So you have used polyline. You can see how we use polyline to draw a rectangle. I want you to see the difference between the polyline and ordinary line. So go and click ordinary line. Let's use ordinary line to draw the same rectangle of 4000 by 2000. When you click on line, click on the screen, then put your 4000, press enter, drag to any direction you want, put 2000, press enter, drag it to the direction you are coming from before, press enter. Then this one you cannot type C to close it, you just have to put the value 2000 and press enter, then press escape. So I want us to see the difference between the polyline, using polyline and ordinary line. So this is the polyline rectangle. If I click it now, you can see when I select one segment of the line, it highlighted every other part of the rectangle. But if I click on the one I use ordinary line to draw, it can only highlight one part of the one segment of the rectangle, which means the polyline is continuous. It's continuous. Every part of it is joined together, whereas the one you use ordinary line for is only, it can't join together. So each segment of the polyline rectangle is connected, while the one we use ordinary line to draw, each line is segmented. It's not joined together. So that's one of the differences between ordinary line and polyline. Also, you can also use polyline to draw other shape. For instance, if I want to draw a rectangle that is having an arc, if I click on polyline, drag, let me put 4000 and press enter. So if I want arc to be in this side, if I'm using polyline, I can easily type ARC, which means arc, and press enter. So we're asking me for the radius. There's a 2000. Okay, there's a 2000. So if I want to convert it back to line, I just press L, enter. You can see. So if I want to close it now, I can. If I know the distance, okay, I think we use 4000. Press enter. If I want to close it, I'll just type C, enter. You can see. So you can use polyline to draw arc shape and some other shape. Okay, so I think you understand the difference between polyline and ordinary line. So polyline is every segment is connected. So here also, if I want to edit it, I can easily right click on it. It will be asking me for vertex. polyline, I can say cross fit. You can easily, you can easily change it to any shape you want. You can easily edit it. You can easily edit this one. You use polyline for. So I click again, I'll go to polyline. You can curve it. You can easily convert it to circle and some other shapes. I think you get the difference between polyline and ordinary line. Thank you for watching.